Good afternoon.
Hi.
Wow, this place is even more beautiful than it was on the website. I'd like to check in, please. I didn't make a reservation, but I saw online that you usually have rooms available, so I'm hoping a room with a queen-size bed is possible. Is that possible?
Bad move on not having a reservation. And you are?
Oh, sorry. Where are my manners? I'm Ina. Sorry I didn't book ahead. I just thought I'd pop in. It's a bit of a last minute trip for me, so.
Well, Ina, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it looks like we're quite full tonight. The only rooms I might have available would barely fit a twin mattress, let alone a queen.
That's odd. Your website said most rooms come with at least a queen size bed, and there wasn't any indication that you were fully booked. Could you maybe check again? There must be something available. I'm not too fussy about the view or anything. It could be anything.
I assure you, I know the status of my hotel. And as I said, what we have wouldn't suit your needs. It's one of those nights. Everything's booked up for a convention. You know how it is.
I see. Well, could I at least put my name down for anything that might come up? I really need a room. It's been such a long drive. Plus, the website did mention that you cater to all kinds of guests. I'm sure something could be worked out.
Look, I'm not really sure what to tell you. This isn't a roadside motel. We can't just magic up rooms. And frankly, we have a certain clientele. Maybe there's a place more suited to your situation elsewhere in another town.
I'm sorry. I'm a bit confused. Are you saying there's no rooms at all, or that I wouldn't be comfortable in any of the rooms that you have? Because I assure you, I am quite adaptable, and just between us, I know Luke, the owner. He's spoken really highly of the hotel's hospitality.
Okay. You know Mr. Winters, do you? Well, I know Mr. Winters too, and he's very particular about maintaining the hotel's standards. Our guests expect a certain level of, how do I put it? Sophistication, no offense. But you walking in off the street and expecting royal treatment because you claim to know the owner doesn't really quite fit our policy.
All I'm asking for is a room, not the royal treatment. And mentioning Luke wasn't about name dropping. It's to say that I'm not just some random person off the street. I'm part of the extended hotel family, so to speak.
Extended hotel family or not, I can't give you what I don't have. And even if I could, I have to consider the comfort and the expectations of all of our guests. It's just not about one person's convenience.
I understand, but surely turning away guests because you presume that they won't fit in isn't absolutely in line with hospitality, is it? I mean, what would Luke say?
What Luke would or wouldn't say isn't your concern. My advice? Look elsewhere. There's a motel down the road, and they're more equipped to handle spontaneous guests.
This is really disappointing. Not what I was expecting at all. I guess I have no choice but to leave. Well, thank you for your time, Martha.
Yes, well, good luck. And next time, maybe just call ahead.
Hey, babe. How's the surprise trip going? You at the hotel yet?
Yeah, but John, you won't believe what just happened. I'm still in the lobby of the hotel because this woman that's working at the front desk, she wouldn't give me a room.
What? Slow down. Why wouldn't she give you a room? Is the hotel fully booked?
No, it's not that. She looked at me like I was some sort of, I don't even know, like I didn't belong here.
That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry. That doesn't sound like the kind of service my dad's hotel prides itself on. Did you mention you were my wife?
I did. I did, but she didn't believe me. She said the hotel has certain standards and clientele to maintain, and basically suggested that I find another place like a motel down the street. John, this is so humiliating. I didn't know what to do, so I just left.
I can't believe this. Okay, don't worry. I'm going to sort this out right now. This is unacceptable. I'll call my dad and explain what happened. Martha can't treat people like this, family or not.
Thank you, John. I was looking forward to a nice stay, and it's turned into such an awful experience. I don't even know if I should go back there now. I mean, even if your dad sorts this out, I don't feel welcomed.
I know, and you shouldn't have to feel this way. Let me talk to my dad first, and we'll decide what to do next. Maybe he can have a word with Martha or arrange something else for you. This isn't how guests should be treated.
I felt so powerless standing there. She made me feel like I was less than just because of my size, offering me a twin bed. I mean, I know the hotel is fancy and all, but I didn't expect to be judged. Not like that.
And you shouldn't be judged like that. No, not anywhere, and especially not in a place my family owns. We'll get to the bottom of this, I promise. You deserve to be treated with respect and kindness no matter where you are.
Thanks, John. It means a lot to hear you say that. I just don't want this to cause an issue between you and your dad or me and your dad.
Don't worry about that. My dad's always said the most important thing is how we treat people. He'll be on your side. I know it. Let me handle the hotel stuff. You just try to relax for now, okay? I'll call you back as soon as I've talked to him.
Okay. Thank you, John, for being so supportive. It means so much to me. I really needed it right now.
Always, Eva. I love you. We'll get this sorted, I promise. Hang tight, I'll call you back.
Love you too. Bye. Hello again. We didn't actually get off on the right foot earlier, but I'm hoping we could maybe start over. I really need a room, and I'm sure we can sort this out like adults.
I thought I made myself perfectly clear earlier. This hotel doesn't cater to everyone's needs. You should have looked for accommodation elsewhere by now.
Martha, is it? I understand you have policies to follow, but I believe I was treated unfairly, and I have had a chance to speak with my husband about it. We believe there's been a misunderstanding that can be easily resolved.
Your husband? And what does he have to do with any of this? Unless he's planning on buying out the entire hotel for the night, I don't really see how he can change our policies or my mind.
Actually, my husband is John, Luke's son. I didn't want to have to name drop, but you've left me no choice. John is calling his father to clear up this situation. I was hoping it wouldn't have to come to that, but here we are, Martha.
You expect me to believe that? That you're somehow related to the owner? Look, even if that were true, it doesn't change the fact that we have standards to maintain. We can't just bend the rules for everyone who claims to have a connection.
I'm not asking for special treatment, Martha. Just the same respect and service you'd offer to any guest. And it's not a claim. Luke is indeed my father-in-law, which I suppose makes me part of the family that owns this hotel.
Well, even if that's true, I have yet to hear anything from Mr. Winters himself. Until then, my decision stands. You're not getting a room here.
Hey, you okay? I just talked to John. I got here as soon as I could.
This is Martha.
What's all this I'm hearing about my son's wife being denied a room? Martha, is it? Can you explain to me exactly what's going on here?
Mr. Winters, I was just trying to uphold the hotel standards. this woman, she came in without a reservation and she was just...
And what? She's family, Martha. And even if she wasn't, we treat all our guests with respect and dignity. That's the foundation this hotel was built on.
But sir, I thought with the hotel's image and...
Our image? Our image is based on how we treat people, Martha. It's about hospitality, kindness, and respect. It seems you've forgotten those principles.
I was only doing what I thought was best for the hotel.
Best for the hotel? Turning away my son's wife because of what? Some misguided notion of exclusivity? I'm incredibly disappointed, Martha. This isn't the kind of judgment or behavior I expect from my staff.
Well, look, I didn't mean any harm. I apologize if I made a mistake.
No. A mistake is accidentally logging something wrong in the system. This is discrimination. You judged my daughter-in-law based on her looks. That is wrong in every possible way.
I was just saying that she'd probably feel more comfortable elsewhere. If anything, I was looking out for her.
Like hell you were. You made Ina feel like she didn't belong, that she wasn't worth the time of day.
I'm sorry. If I had known this was your family, I would have...
No one should feel excluded the way you've made Ina feel, regardless of who they are. You're done here.
Are you saying that you're firing me? Because of her poor life choices?
I'm firing you because you are a despicable person who should be ashamed of their worldview.
Okay, fine. I'm really sorry, okay? I was wrong.
I'm afraid it's too late for apologies, Martha.
Please, Mr. Winters, please, can you reconsider?
You've not only disrespected my family, but you've also failed to uphold the values of this establishment. I have no choice but to let you go.
Please, Mr. Winters, can I have another shot?
No. I'm sorry, Martha. My decision is final. You need to leave. Ina, I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I assure you, this is not how we do things here. You're always welcome in this hotel as family and as a guest.
Thank you, Luke. I appreciate you stepping in. I really didn't want it to come to this, but I am truly grateful for your help.
Of course. Family is everything to us, and I want you to feel at home here. And again, I'm truly sorry for what happened. I'm gonna make sure you're in our finest room.
That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for understanding.